welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming a prom makeup look. I had my prom last Saturday and I cannot believe it's already been a whole week since my prom has been gone by. It hasn't, I feel like it never happened, honestly, because it just went by so quick. So I am sharing you guys a makeup look that you guys can possibly use for your prom, and I also share some tips within the video. So if you guys are thinking about some questions, please leave it in the comment section down below because I'll definitely be more than happy to answer them. So I hope it's not too late. I hope your prom hasn't passed yet. Maybe it's today, maybe I'm a little too late, but I'll definitely share with you guys this video and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so the first thing that I'm obviously gonna start off with is my eyes, and the reason why is for prom you don't want to put your foundation on first and your concealer and your powders and stuff if you're gonna do your eyeshadow, and I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna want to do their eyeshadow for prom. The reason why I say this is I'm pretty sure a lot of people know this, but for those who are barely gonna put on makeup just for prom and stuff and want to know some tips, make sure you guys do your eyeshadow, because if there's any fallout and stuff like that, you don't want it to fall all over your already done face and then have to redo it all. So just go ahead and start off with just doing your eyes and your eyebrows. That's what I always do first, because I feel like my eyebrows help me shape the rest of my face, and it helps me see what I'm gonna do better. So I'm gonna go to be doing is a basic brown look. The reason why I wanted to do a basic brown look for you guys is because not everyone's gonna have the same dress color, and the best bet that I can do is just do something brown, because brown literally goes with everything. I would have done black, but black is a very messy color to play with, so that's why I decided not to do it. So the palette that I'm mostly going to be using, I'm going to be using two palettes today. I'm going to be using this one right here, which is Love in London, and it looks like this. The reason why I'm using it is because it has a lot of brown colors and a lot of shimmer colors, which is perfect. These are really inexpensive. They're by BH Cosmetics. And then I'm also going to be using a different palette. This one right here too. It's also by BH Cosmetics. This is the Royal Fair 20 color shadow palette. Now these palettes are really affordable. If you guys don't really have that much brown in your collection, I know for a fact I never have any brown shadows. These are really good to use. And again, they have a lot of brown shadows, some more out there colors, and a whole row of shimmer, and then shimmer is around the whole palette. And what I like is that it has a big mirror on both of them, and the packaging is absolutely beautiful. Look how beautiful. So the first color I'm gonna go ahead and start off with is a transition color. I think I'm going to use the Royal palette, and I'm gonna be using the shade Emperor, which is this one right here, and I'm just gonna put it in my crease. This is a really beautiful transition color. I feel like it's very universal, anyone can use it. So I love this color, and I'm gonna be linking everything that I use in this video in the description box down below, because it's a lot easier, less stressful for you guys. Also, all the brushes that I'm using are $1, so I'll be linking those as well, the website and everything. Alright, so the next color I'm going to be using is this one called Prince, which is a darker brown, and I'm going to be using the E126. I'm just going to go in with my brush. Alright, so sorry, a little later. Okay, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do is get a darker color than the one that I have already on my lid. And I'm going in with the Love in London 16 color shadow palette. And I'm going to be using the shade Lovely, which is a lot darker than the shade that I just used. My brushes are really dirty. Don't come after me. So I'm literally just gonna put it right here. And this is what I'm talking about. So you're gonna have a lot of fallout with any type of shadow, not just because these are like inexpensive and stuff. So yeah. So I'm gonna give you guys a little update. So I'm going to the Ariana Grande concert. And the reason why I stepped away for a bit is because we were looking for clear totes because she is only allowing clear bags to her concert, so we ordered them. So I don't really put that much effort into the shadow. So I'm gonna go and grab a brush like this one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out quickly. Okay. And then I am gonna go with the shade. I don't want to use that shade. I think I'm gonna go into back with the Royal palette and go into the shade Duchess, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab a brush like this one, which is flat. So that I went ahead and carved out my for a little. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back with my brush E127, and I'm gonna blend all of that out to make sure the dark doesn't look like weird or anything like that. Make sure there's no hard edges or sides. Okay, so next what I'm gonna do is a lot of people don't know how to carve out their do like cut crease, so I won't be doing that today. But if you do know how to do cut crease, you're more than welcome to do it. But just for those today who don't typically know how to do cut creases, I won't do it. But let me know if you want to see a cut crease video. So this right here is the brush I'm going to be using, and it's the E122. It's a flat shaded brush, and I'm going to be using this primer spray. It's just some water that I like to use on every single one of my brushes. So here is the choice up to you whether or not what type of color or shimmer shade you want to use on your lid. You can use any from in here, any from this palette, but I'll show you guys what I'm going to go ahead and do. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to get the gold in this one. So this is in the shade Queen. It's this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and grab my brush. And I'm going to put it all over the lid. Now, I really like how the shadows look whenever I do put on this. Oh my god, I can't talk. I really like the shadows when I put liquid on it because it just makes them so much more rich and nice. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab this brush right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out. to make sure there's no harsh lines. Now this is very critical because with glitter you tend to have like harsh lines like this one, for where, as you can see over here, you blend it on and it doesn't look like there's just that cut of glitter. So you just go ahead and grab this brush that you used that was already dirty and just basically go on top of that glitter. I didn't even show you, I was literally going like this. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Okay, I'm so sorry for my hair, by the way. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is, it's up to you guys whether or not you want to do it, but I'm gonna do it because when it's prom and you want to go all out. I'm gonna be doing liner. The reason why I'm gonna do liner is because I'm gonna put lashes on, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people do regardless, for prom. So with liner, it makes the band invisible. For the purpose of this video, or because I'm not going out anywhere, I'm not gonna put on lashes, but it's just, you guys can just imagine how the look would look like with lashes on. So I'm gonna do, this is my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I really like it. It works amazingly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner real quick. Okay, so this is how the eyeliner ended up looking. I love how eyeliner looks. I feel like it just puts the whole look together. So quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my foundation. So the foundation that I used for my prom personally was the Born This Way foundation, the Too Faced one. It literally did such a good job staying on all night. I literally didn't get home until 5 in the morning, you guys. 5 in the freaking morning. That is a long time, and it was on since 2 in the afternoon. Literally almost 24 hours that it's been on. But since I did get a little paler because I had a pool party yesterday, I'm gonna use a different foundation, and it works absolutely good too. I'll leave some links in the description box of like good foundations that you might want to purchase. You don't want to be using your cheap foundation on prom, let me tell you that, because you're gonna take pictures, you're gonna be dancing, you're gonna be sweating, so you definitely want to pull out some of your nicer foundations, or go purchase at least one nice foundation. A foundation that is really inexpensive, that's really, really nice, is the Revolution one, which I believe it's $12. So this is definitely a good purchase you guys want to make. So also you guys can go to Marshall's and purchase this one. I got it for like $7 and it's Stila. So, and I've been having it for quite a while. Okay. Alright, so the concealer that I'm going to be using is my favorite all-time concealer, which is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and this is, I believe, $7, which is a really good concealer. I actually used it for my prom as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a really good powder, but I know this powder is not for everyone. So if you guys already have a loose powder that you trust, stick with that powder. This prom day is not a day where you go out and try to be adventurous and try different products out. You definitely want to pick up your normal everyday products and just pull out some of your expensive stuff, for example foundation. But if you have a routine, if you have stuff that you love to use, don't go purchase something that is new and then when you try it on and your whole face and makeup is done, it just doesn't look correct, it doesn't look nice, and you have like terrible flashback. So let's not let that happen, people. Take my word for it. So this one is the powder I'm going to be talking to you guys about. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, and it's the translucent extra coverage. There is a regular coverage. You don't need to get the one with extra. This one just came like that. So, and it does not have a nasty smell. It smells like baby powder, which personally I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sponge. Actually, I'm gonna use a different one. I'm gonna use this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sponge and just put it under my eye. Now, you really want to bake really well. You want to leave it on, for about as long as you can, while you're doing your bronzer and stuff, while you're bronzing up your face. So the bronzer that I used for my prom was in this palette. This is the Highlight and Contour palette, and I used this shade Tan Sculpt, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna grab a brush, and I always start off with a little bit of product on my brush because I don't want to put a lot of product and it be really muddy and dark and hard to mix around. Whatever I have left on my sponge, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag it down to make sure it is like nice and even from the bottom. And then I'm gonna grab my Real Techniques brush by Sam and Nick. This is the blush brush, but I don't really use brush. If you guys have been watching me for long, I don't really like to use brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, what else I have to do, is my under eye color. So I'm gonna go back in with the Love in London palette. I'm gonna be using the shade Lovely, which I did use on my eyes, and I'm gonna go in the brush 128, and I'm just gonna put it under my lash line. Now this is totally optional. I just feel like it evens out the whole look, not just by having like eyeshadow. Like here's one eye and here is the other, so you guys see how the difference. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is use my eyelash curler. You guys are probably like, where's the highlight? Where's the highlight, girl? Give me a moment. So, and then my favorite mascara of all time is this one. This is the Ulta Beauty Limitless Lashes, and this is the lengthening one, the orange one. It is so freaking good. It does so good. I love it. Okay, so look how beautiful it left my lashes. Like, they're really long. It does an amazing job with your lashes. So now I'm gonna go and do my highlighter. I don't really have the best highlighter options in my collection, so I'm just gonna be using this one right here. This is the Ellen Tracy highlighter. The only reason why I say this because I used to not love highlighters, so I just always put on a natural highlight. This is one of them, and if you guys are like me as well, this is a good highlighter. I got mine at Marshall's, and it works pretty good. And it's really natural as well. So for prom, I wanted to go with a nude look. I didn't want to put any color on my lips, like red or brown. You guys can definitely do that if you guys want to, but I went with a nude just because your eyes are already dramatic. You don't want to put like a red on top of your really dramatic eyeshadow and just take away from it. So I went ahead and went with a nude liquid lip. Now my favorite type of liquid lips are these. These are really good. They don't feel nasty on your lips, and they're not sticky whatsoever, are the NYX Lingerie liquid lips. And the one that I'm going to be using today is Cashmere Silk, just because this one's more on the pinker side and this was obviously a little bit more nude. I'm going to be using the Remy Lip Liner Katie in the shade Katie just to outline my lips a little. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX liquid lip and Cashmere Silk matte, but I'm gonna be using the Makeup Skin Treats Makeup Fixing Mist Rose Water. I'm going to mix it up a little bit because I love it. You guys see how much I have left. I really like to coat my face with it. Alright, so that's a really good one, as well as the MAC ones, which I'm all out. But yeah, so that is the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this little makeup look. Let me put some gloss just to make it pop out a little bit more. If you're more of a matte person, you're more than welcome to leave it matte, but I'm gonna put a little bit of gloss actually. Any gloss would work. So, okay guys, so that is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed me showing you guys exactly what you guys can do an option for prom. Definitely let me know if you wanted to have like a different look with a little bit more color in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Please subscribe to my beehive and join the fam, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye guys.